No sound. Oh, hey, let's start over. Let's start. Hey, everybody.
Do we have to say all that stuff?
We have to say everything all over again, just what we said. So yeah, hey, it's Chirps Smith, everybody. It's Chirps Smith. So we're going to play a few warm-up tunes, and then we're going to work on the tune Mississippi Palisades. You know, Pat said, I asked, because she was from Western Illinois, you know, I asked her if she'd ever been to Mississippi Palisades, and she said, I was there one time. She was there in 1968 on Senior Skip Day.
Yeah, Savannah, Illinois. It's a beautiful place. You all should go there.
Is that even a thing anymore, Senior Skip Day?
I have no idea. It's like over 50 years ago since I was a senior.
And now you're a different kind of senior.
I am a senior now. I'm always skipping every day.
Yeah, I want to skip every day, that's right. So tell us about how you wrote this tune again, because we were talking and no sound was going out.
I made this tune on the banjo, and I have a banjo at home that I have with like minstrel style strings on them, so you tune them lower. So I keep it in open C tuning. You banjo players might know what that is, and only it's tuned in G. So I made it in G on that banjo, and it lays out very nicely in that tuning on a banjo.
Sure. Can you hear us now? But somebody give us some feedback. I think you can hear us, hear what we're saying now.
But,
I hope.
If you play it in open C, you'd be playing it in C instead of G, so you have to figure out something.
We're not sure what.
Yeah, we don't know what. I know how to play it on my banjo. I don't know how to play it on your banjo.
All right, well, why don't we just give people a little taste so they can get it rolling around their head.
Okay.
Play the tune. We can play it together.
Alrighty.
Good job, man. Hey, that is really cool. I love this tune. It's really cool. I can't believe I never learned it all these years. I'm really glad to get a chance to play it. So we'll play a few other tunes. I'm going to get the guitar and let Chirps play a few tunes for fun. Some you'll know, you can play along with. Some just listen to. We're really pleased to have him here. By the way,
we were going to do South Missouri.
Let's do that. But I want to. This is a Alexander Hamilton.
Yeah.
Yesterday. Oh no! Karen gave Chirps $10 gas money as a coat. So all you have to do, if you want to, you don't have to, but if you want to give him a little gas money, go to co-fi.com/Big Fiddle Show. You can do it after the show, and I can PayPal it to him. So if you want to buy him a cup of coffee, that's a $2 minimum though. So. All right, so let's. But that's nice. A little gas money.
It is. It's very nice.
Yeah. Okay,
Thank you very much.
Thanks, Karen. So all right. So why don't we play a little South Missouri?
South Missouri.
Here we go in the key of D.
Everybody can join in.
There we go.
I guess I haven't learned it well yet.
No, I think my version has diverged. Yeah.
I did learn that at one time, but I would say it's fallen out of my head somewhere.
Well, you know what else though? Like we were talking about, if you play a tune over the years, it evolves, and
It evolves.
and you're even if we learned the same tune a year ago and we came back to play it together, we'd probably be playing it differently.
Oh, I
But
guarantee.
that's the sign of us losing your mind or being a really good fiddler. Either one. It could be either
Or
one.
both.
Or both. So let's see. Let's say hi to everybody. We got Roger. We got Kim, Nova Scotia Kim. We've got San Diego Kim.
All right.
Marinelle, Skip, Marilyn, Gina from Steubenville, Ohio. Steubenville. Yeah.
Where's that?
Where's? I think it's on I-70 maybe. I think Steubenville's on I-70 east of Columbus, I believe. I could be wrong about that. Could be on the way to Zanesville.
Well, I'll take your word for it.
All right, so I'm gonna get the guitar. Why don't you play the folks, nice folks, a few tunes there.
Yeah,
Let's see if I can find a.
Here's one that came from Noah Beavers, who was a great fiddle player in Elkville, Illinois, down southeastern Illinois, or southwestern Illinois, I should say.
Well, let's. Noah Beavers. Now he's in that Dear Old Illinois book
Yes,
quite a
he
few
is.
times. Gary Harrison's
Yeah,
Dear
he was
Old.
one of our good sources.
Right.
We went to visit him a lot, and he came up and played at the festival, and EIU.
Yes, EIU.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's what we always call it.
So what town was he from?
Elkville.
Elkville.
Yeah, down near DuQuoin.
Okay.
You know
Yeah.
where that is?
Yes, I do.
Randolph County, I think.
Yeah,
no,
that's
not
good.
Randolph County. I forget.
That's getting pretty far down
That's
there.
down there.
Yeah.
DuQuoin, of course, is where they have the Southern Illinois State Fair. You know?
Yes. Well, Illinois is so long; they need two fairs.
Yeah,
You know.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you get Little Egypt down there. That's like a different country. Like from I-64 south in Illinois, you're south of Louisville, Kentucky. But anyway, no, he was a coal miner much of his life, and he played banjo, he played guitar, he played harmonica, and he played fiddle, mostly fiddle is what we heard him play. And this was a tune that he first told us the title of this tune was Billy Butler. And so Delta Boys recorded it as Billy Butler, but then later he was saying, no, it's called Swingin' Limb. So, and then I found a recording that some other people had collected from him, and they called Billy Butler as a different tune, you know. So I don't know what this is really called. I mean, he did that fairly often. He would not remember the tune title when we were there, and then maybe he remembered it later, or
Went back and see
maybe
him
he had
again.
a different title, you know. We were always ones that we wanted to have a title for a tune because it's just easier than saying, hey, let's play unnamed tune in G.
Yeah, which one?
You know that
the
one, right?
right?
You know that one, right?
Swinging Limb. I like that title. Though.
So this one was on one of the Indian Creek Delta Boy records. Maybe this one here.
Do you know that Aaron Albrecht? Yeah, he's here today.
Excellent.
Yeah.
myself because I was different too.
Really?
So scratch that last bit of information. That was actually Stonewall Jackson from Pappy Taylor.
Okay.
But they're both in G. I'll play the other one. I thought of it about one time into the tune. I said, wait, this is not Billy Butler.
Oh well, it's still a good tune.
It is a good
Stonewall
tune.
Jackson.
That one's called Stonewall Jackson. This is Billy Butler or Swing a Limb.
Kim says that DuQuoin is on Google Maps.
Yeah, it is.
It's a real place.
So is Elkville.
Elkville. You look up Elkville, Kim.
See if you can find Virgins.
DuQuoin is actually a town. It's an actual town. They have shops and gas stations.
Elkville has a little bit of a town too. It's north of Carbondale.
I remember one time we were driving through DuQuoin. This was years ago, and they were having some kind of massive antique car rally. I like the whole town was just
Probably at the fairgrounds.
littered with antique cars everywhere.
Yeah.
Maybe it was fair time. It could have been fair
Could be.
time.
I think they still do that fair. I don't know if they do anymore. How about the old Bob Walters hornpipe?
Oh, I love that one. Indeed.
Yeah. This is the one that people think you're really working hard playing all these notes, but it actually just lays out. It's pretty easy to play. I taught it to Stephanie Coleman in like about 5 seconds.
Yeah, it makes sense. The tune. It makes sense, this tune. Good job. That's a cracking good tune.
That's a great tune.
Yeah.
It sounds impressive, but it's really not very difficult to do.
Sure. You know, it's very scale wise.
Those little arpeggios.
Right, arpeggios.
You know, your hands, you know, your fingers never leave your hands.
No, not even once.
Unlike so many of those tunes, you don't have to shift positions either.
Yes, right. Yeah, no, it is. It lays right there. We're all about the arpeggios here at Camp Possum, you know.
That's right. It all lays right there in the D double stops.
The D place.
Yeah, the D places.
The-
To use those technical terms.
oh yeah,
Sorry to use all that jargon.
musical jargon.
The D places.
Well, you know, one of the weirdest things when I was first playing was the fine part and the coarse part.
Fine and coarse.
Fine and coarse, you know.
Yeah.
That's all your good
You
tunes
don't,
have
you
a
don't
fine
hear
part.
that. That's an old time thing, and
Yeah.
people, you say something like that, and people look at you like, "What are you talking about?"
Yeah, what are you talking about? Because you know, most of your good fiddle tunes have a high part and a low part, so the old timers would say fine and coarse.
Yeah, the fine part, of course, is the high part.
Yeah, up on the
On the
A and
fine
E.
strings.
The fine strings, right?
Yeah. And these are really fine strings here.
They're very fine.
These are prims, you know.
I love prims. Are those the green label prims?
Yes,
They are.
they're
But I see you've got a different
Well,
E.
yeah, that one is something else. I forget what it is.
Might be. It looks like a parastro, maybe.
I'm not sure. I think I might have broke a string one time and just put whatever I had.
You know, I don't.
April Birch likes the prims, but she likes a Kaplan E. That's what she likes.
Well, you know, I'm not a big. I've got a prim E on my fiddle now because I had some local violin shop, change my strings the last time. But I'm not a big fan of that E. There's better E's.
A lot of people are not. And,
Yeah.
April Birch recommends a Kaplan
Yeah.
E.
Yeah, no, I like the parastro E is good too. Yeah, the gold.
Presto Changeo.
Parasto change, right? Parasto, they used to make toaster ovens too. If only Don was here.
Yeah, really. We're making up for it.
That's right. We're doing fine without him. That's right.
Yeah.
What do you got there?
Well, let's see.
Oh yes, folding down the sheets. It is a little like folding down the sheets.
Which one? Oh, the.
It's a little like that. Yeah, Bobby Taylor plays a nice version of that too. Really nice. So Kim, yes, that tune, Bob Walters Hornpipe, should be in my resource folder. If you go to the resource folder and look under reels, you should find the dots in there. If you don't, give me a shout. I know I've written that out, but I think I threw it up in there. So go look in the resource folder.
It's called a hornpipe. You put it in the reels.
Yeah, I know. I think the folder's called reels and etc.
Yeah, reels and hornpipes.
Right. Yeah, and hornpipes.
Because Americans all play hornpipes like reels anyway.
That's right. That's right. Well, to us, a hornpipe is a schottish. You know, why are you playing that schottish?
Speaking of hornpipes,
Yes, play one.
One I like. It's a Fair Morning Hornpipe.
Oh yeah.
This is the tune that made it so that I cannot play Morpeth Rant
Right.
anymore.
Or Jim Clark's is like this too.
This is another one I learned from Jake Crack.
We learned it from Bobby Taylor, I think.
Yeah. Well, we all learn them somewhere else.
That's right. We all learned from somebody. That's right.
nice, relaxed pace like that.
That is a sweet tune. No, that's really nice.
But after you play that, you cannot play Morpeth Rant ever again. 'Cause
Right.
You'll just go right into it.
Well, you know, that's a lot like that Jim Clark's that's in Coles too. It's very
Oh,
close
okay,
to that.
I don't know that title. But
That's a look on the wall. If you got a lump of Walter stuff at home, look up Jim Clark's hornpipe. It's probably in there. That's one he played.
Yeah.
But
The
those-
Coles 1000. You want to play a couple of Irish tunes?
Sure, play a couple
Just
Irish
for the
tunes.
hell of it.
Just for the hell of it.
I can play my Star medley.
Okay.
The Morning Star, which is
Yes.
in G, and then go into Star of Munster, which goes
Okay.
like A.
I love that Munster cheese, don't you?
Yes.
Yeah, it's very good.
It's the Star of cheeses.
That's right.
Or as we say in Wisconsin, we trust in cheeses.
That's right. Yeah, he had to cross the cheddar curtain to get here.
That's right.
He had to come. There's checkpoints and everything.
Show the passport.
Checking for they have a cheese shaped passport. It's like a wedge, with his name on it to show to get back in.
Yeah, to wear that cheese head.
Right, and you know they in Wisconsin they call people from Illinois fibs, friendly Illinois
Oh,
buddies.
that's right.
Friendly
That's
Illinois
exactly,
buddies.
yeah, that's exactly what it
That's exactly what it stands for.
is. We're called Scotties.
Scotties, Swissconsin sometimes.
It's Wisconsin.
Wisconsin.
That's over by New Glarus,
That's-
don't you know?
You
Home
betcha.
of New Glarus Brewery.
Oh, that's good beer, man.
You betcha. We had some last night.
We did. It was delicioso.
Oh, they can do. Oh, yeah.
What are we doing, G?
Yeah.
These are Irish tunes.
Yeah, but you won't confuse me with like a real Irish fiddler. I like the Irish tunes, but I play them like a Midwestern dance fiddler. So.
Yeah, when I play that way, I call it big note Irish fiddling. Just play the big notes. Yeah.
Not those little tiny.
Oh, those little squirrely notes. Yeah, those little tiny ones. Yeah,
I
get it.
throw a few of those in there. I do that all the time anyway. A minor.
A minor. Nice. I love that
I
tune.
bet everybody thought they were listening to Liz Carroll and John
Oh,
Doyle.
sure.
Huh?
You bet. I have to do that. You know, dadgad. We talked about this the other day. Dadgad's a nice
Dadgad.
thing. If you drop it down a step, it's cack-fack. I didn't know if you knew that. Dad. That's for lower tunes.
That sounds slightly obscene.
It almost does, yeah. So- but not quite.
But not quite.
We can get away with saying cack-fack.
like that hat you were talking
Yes,
about.
yes. Yeah, Pat said I said that during the show, but I didn't. I said it afterwards. She said, you better take that out of there. I listened, I played the whole thing. I don't think I said that. But we won't say it again just in case. Well, shall we go ahead with Mississippi Palisades?
I think we should.
All right. I tell you what I like to
I
have
had
you
to
do.
play Irish tune because I'm going to an Irish session right after I'm
Oh, you are? Where are you going? Up at the Avenue?
Waterford, Wisconsin.
That's where they make that beautiful glass.
Yeah, the crystal, yeah, Waterford,
Wisconsin.
People think that's in Ireland,
It's,
but no.
no, it's in rural Wisconsin.
Jim McVeigh is starting to, in association with Racine Brewery,
Okay.
and they're coming out there and setting up a beer garden.
Under the
in
auspices.
the park. It's park out there along the
Where
river.
is Waterford?
It's on US 20, or Wisconsin 20, like between Racine and Whitewater.
Okay, all right.
Or
Racine and the freeway.
Yeah. On the west of the freeway.
You know, I was always surprised we'd get off to go to that session at the Avenue. I'd get off at the exit on at Racine, and it's a long way
Yeah,
to
it
the
is.
end to Racine.
Yeah, it's like at least 9 miles from the expressway to downtown Racine.
Yeah. I'd always think, oh, you just pull off, there it is. No.
No. You're almost there.
Beautiful. Though.
Actually, Doug has opened up a new pub called the Main Hub, and they're going to be having sessions there
Oh,
too.
keep me posted. We'll come up there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds great.
So McVeigh is involved in all this. Yeah.
Sure. Yeah,
He sent out an email the other day, and he says, "Somebody stop me!
Right.
I've started another session at the Main."
well, you know what? I have to message him to make sure he puts me on his mailing list because
Yeah,
those sessions up there at that place was a lot of fun.
It's
man.
fun. They're sort of Irish sessions, but we play old time stuff.
Sure.
And everything, Missouri tunes and what have you. But
Remember,
mostly Irish.
remember on Green Bay Packers days, they'd have that green goo. If the Packers scored, they went around with this mixer thing, and it had this green elixir in it. You'd get a shot for free.
Yeah.
I think
I think that's how they got rid of old green.
That's
liquor.
exactly what I was saying. Like they just take any bottles that had a little bit left, not quite for a shot, they dump in there.
I'll tell you, it was like. It went, after a high scoring Packers game, you didn't want to go driving around.
No, right? You didn't have to. Yeah, that's how they kept you in the bar after the game was over. I think. Man, that stuff was really nasty.
That's why they give it away for free.
But
nobody
I never
in their
turned
right
it.
mind would drink it.
I never turned it down.
Yeah,
not once.
exactly. Were you at the session one time when the lady came in, the young lady came in, and they were doing her bachelorette party there?
No,
They were doing the session.
during their bachelorette party.
You can imagine what's going
Right.
on in there. She had like a big inflatable thing. I'll just leave it at that.
You know, there's another story. I think it comes from that place where they used to give the musicians free alcohol. The first few of those I went to.
They usually give you at least one.
Well, but so I heard that they had some Irish musicians come up there from Chicago to go up there, and after that there was no more free liquor because they like.
Oh, well, the one time when me and Jim and Paul K were playing over at the other place, and we were in there playing. It's like a tiny little place where we're sitting up in the bay window or up there in the front, and the bar is like from me to the camera, And so we're playing along, playing our Irish tunes, and then this raucous group of, it was like a dozen Irish rugby players come in. And they're already pretty lit up,
Sure.
And they come in there and proceed to get stupendously drunk. It was like the most spectacular thing I've seen in a long time.
A party ensued, is
Oh
what
my
you're saying.
God. And Jim McVeigh told me later, he was talking to the lady that was the bartender there that night. She said that at the end of the evening, those guys left her a $500 tip.
Probably to compensate for their behavior.
Yeah, they had one guy passed out at the bar and then fell off the stool, and I think his head hit everything he could hit between the bars and the floor. I was watching, it was right in front of me, just boom, 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 like pinball.
It's bad when you wake up and your head's against that brass foot rail.
Yeah, he was below that rail. Yeah. And his friends picked him up and put him back on the chair, and he was like, then they called a cab and they hauled him out and threw him in the cab. Well, he woke up in the cab, and the cabbie came in, and like, who's going to pay for that? I'm going to haul this guy into the hotel, Who's going to come along, and they were arguing about it. And this guy crawled out of the cab and came back into the bar and proceeded to drink some more.
Don't try this at home,
Yeah,
folks.
If only we'd been getting paid by the number of times we heard that peculiar Irish word. You know?
Yes, right. Yeah, that one.
We would have been millionaires.
They love saying that word. Oh, we're in G. We're in G, folks.
Okay.
Mississippi Palisades. Here we go.
Are we playing it again, or
Yeah, we're playing. I tell you what. Let's do. Let's play through it at your normal tempo with accompaniment. Yeah, just normal tempo. Then I want you to play it by yourself a couple times through at a medium tempo, so that people can listen back to that on the video, and then we'll proceed to break it down.
All right.
All right. Here we go.
He'll be doing the breaking down part of it. Slipped in a couple of variations.
That's all right. Well, I want people to hear that. You know.
I can't help myself anymore. You never, Charlie will tell you, you never really play them exactly the same way.
No. Well, that's why we'll go off the dots when I'm teaching it. But I want you to listen to Chirps and all his variations. Is this on any of your recordings?
Yeah, it's on the Shades of Death Creek album by New Bad Habits.
Is that still available?
I don't know. Talk to Dave Landreth.
Okay, I'll ask Dave Landreth and I'll let you guys know. I want a copy of that. I never got a copy of that. That sounds great.
Good. It's a really good CD, and it has another tune of my creation on there called Shades of Death Creek. It's a title cut. Who knows? Maybe somebody's put it all up on the YouTubes by now.
Sometime let's go camping along Death Creek. That sounds like a lovely place to camp.
Shades of Death Creek. It's very shady there. Under the gravestones.
All right, so play a little bit of it, just kind of medium tempo. Just. Nice. Now there's a really good video of Chirps from YouTube that I posted on the Patreon site a few days ago with him playing.
Rave did shot it.
Really nice shot, and it's pretty close up. So if you want to kind of pick up on the bowing and that, it's got a nice black background. It's really a good video. So I posted that up there. But let's start by maybe playing this first part now through one time pretty slow.
I'll do it. Now, the way I teach, I don't know if this will work over video, but out at the Montana Fiddle Camp, where I teach every year that it's happening. Except maybe this year. It might be happening this year, but I won't be there. But the way my approach is, I teach tunes as a holistic kind of thing. It's really, really, really difficult for me to jump into the middle of a tune or break it into little bits and pieces. Every now and again I can sort of do it, but Charlie's much better at it than I am. And also Charlie knows all the names of the notes and everything. That doesn't help me. I'll be teaching and somebody say, "Were you playing F sharp there?" And I thought, I don't know. I was playing this note. What's that?
What is it? Well, an interesting thing about that is when I used to learn from the old guys in Missouri, like Pete McMahon particularly, who played really fast.
Yeah.
And so I'd try to pick up what he was doing, and this is where he had the convenient slow down tape recorders.
Right.
So I'd learn on the fly, and I'd miss a bit, and like you're saying, the tune existed in his head as a whole thing.
Yeah.
He didn't conceive of measures and phrases, and so if you missed a note, he'd start all the way back at the beginning of the tune.
That's me.
And play at full tilt all the way up. Did you get that? Did you? Well, no. What more?
That's me.
Yeah. Well,
that's the way I am.
well, that's how the tunes existed in your head if you don't read music.
That's the way it is for me.
That's all right.
So what we can do here is everybody get their fiddles or whatever out, and I will play the tune at a dirge-like pace, it'll give you time and space to try to flounder around and pick
Sure.
up. I'll play it like say 3 times, just the first part.
There you go.
Just the first part, and at a dirge-like pace, and you all try to catch it, and then after that we'll stop, and then you can ask Charlie some questions.
Or I can just play the phrases. I'll play the phrases. The nice thing is you can always, this video is archived immediately, so you can go back and listen some more. So yeah, that's a great idea.
And mind you, I may not bow it exactly the same when I play it really slow, but I try to do it at least as the way I feel like it is. But so here we go, really slow. One more.
Nice.
Now, are there any questions for the peanut gallery here?
Questions or comments? So I think what I'll do now is I'll play. I've got to have an idea in my head what the phrases are, so I'll just play those phrases. And I think you got one extra little run of notes that I didn't pick up on the music, but I think what I've got here is an adequate representation. That's because I think you're playing a little differently even actually than you did on that old video.
That could be.
And you don't always pick up everything when you listen. It's hearing you play it slow. I heard a couple extra notes.
The transcriptions, you just have to. You're kind of averaging out.
Right.
You hear it a bunch of times, and you're making the average.
It's just a guide, I'd say I like to have people have music if they read, because anything that gets it in your head is advantageous, But don't rely on the music, of course, as we always say. So the first little bit is this. You've got that kind of run ups from open D up to the G on the D string. And then you got
one bow stroke.
all on one, okay, all on one stroke. Yeah, not.
Yeah.
That's how Scott Skinner
would be
would
more
play
Scottish.
it. That's right. So, and then you've got some arpeggios there. So. G arpeggio. How's that? Pretty close?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. So if we do this. Okay, let's do that again. Oh, sorry. Okay, and then stay on that G because you keep going back to that, don't you? Let's do that again. So start on the open A and hit the G, then you're going to go G, B, C, like that. And then we're going to do some D arpeggio stuff. Or half.
Yeah, that's usually what
Not
I do.
the. Okay, so
Sometimes I do that though.
Yeah, right. Yeah, well, I heard you do it a couple times. I thought before, but so that's D arpeggio stuff because that's A, F sharp, A, and then you're ending up on D, and you're putting the C sharp in there. So that's kind of the only accidental in the tune.
Well, I put it in there on purpose.
Well, I am too. Incidentally. So let's play just that half of the tune together.
Yeah.
Here we go. Again. Keep going, I mean.
Alright, now you got it.
I know. That's the lovely thing I always say is I love about fiddle music, the elegant stupidity of it is that you get to repeat stuff over again. So that last little bit is. Does that sound right?
That's just kind of a standard kind of
Round off.
ending phrase.
Yeah,
So
round off ending phrase. So
you hear those notes at the end of phrases of tunes all the time.
sure. And it's always the same 3 or 4 notes. They just might rearrange them a little bit differently. So I think let's play the first part now, about that speed, a few times
Just to
through.
ruin it for everybody, I usually think of that ending as the Mickey Mouse ending. M-O-U-S-E. Now you'll not get that out of your head.
Right. Thanks. Just don't start humming Candyman. I think Dave Barry voted that as the most annoying earworm of all
Yeah,
time.
really. But that is the exact ending phrase.
Sure.
There's so many fiddle tunes. Da, 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 da. Even the starts of some of them.
All right, so let's try it together. Here we go. There we go. Play it one more time. That's it, isn't it? Okay, cool. Say, if
It's
you're
not exactly the mouse ending, but
It's close. But I know
It's a
exactly what you're
variation.
saying. It's a variation of the map. Hey, go to before today is out. Don't do it right now because we're just getting ready to teach the second part of the tune. Go to co-me.com/Big Fiddle Show and buy Chirps a cup of coffee. It'll help him purchase more cheese when he gets home
That's
to
right,
Wisconsin. He's hurting for cheese,
it's like we're like hummingbirds. We have to eat cheese every 15 minutes.
I like a good Stilton, don't you?
Yeah.
A veiny Stilton.
Well, that's awfully good. Yeah. That's awfully good. Yeah.
They make some great cheese in Wisconsin
Oh
now,
yes,
man.
the Sartori, Mo, they make really excellent cheeses. They do a lot of the hard cheeses, but they
Yeah.
also do
Some
really nice aged cheddars.
Well, you know, because Wisconsin typically years ago was a place for bulk orange cheese. You know, and now they have got people making incredible cheese
Yeah,
there.
they're
you know.
very. One of the cheesemakers up there just won the international award, Grand Champion Cheese for the world a couple of years ago.
You know, one of my favorite
Grand
cheeses
Cru.
is fromage. That's one of my
Yep,
favorite,
your favorite
cheeses.
cheeses, yeah. You know, I told you should go to the Fromagination in the. If you ever find yourself in Madison, Wisconsin, and you're downtown by the Capitol, across from the Capitol, there's a store called Fromagination, and they have it's nothing but cheese in there. It's just a fantastic place, and they'll give you tastes of stuff, and you can find any kind of weird cheese you want in there. It's
From all over the world, huh?
well, a lot of it, world, but
But a lot of it is
lot of
Wisconsin, craft
yeah.
cheese from Wisconsin.
It's a wonderful place.
You have to be careful when you say craft cheese, though, because if you put a K on the front,
Yeah, right.
it's the worst cheese ever.
Okay, artisan cheese.
Yeah, that's better. Yeah, craft cheese doesn't cut. Yeah, give me some craft cheese. Okay, here's your
Yeah.
singles.
You know, with the American cheese.
Individually wrapped, meltable singles.
The American tasteless cheese.
You know, the good thing about those craft singles is you don't really have to take the plastic off if you're making grilled cheese. It'll just like melt into your bread.
Sometimes you can't tell if you've taken it off.
That's exactly what I'm getting. Well, play us the second part a couple times.
Yeah, let's do
The fine part, please.
Play the fine part, dirge like you're. Let's remember how it starts. One more.
Man, it's a fine piece of music. I'm telling you, a really nice tune. So let's play. Let's
I
play.
heard I tried to put in a little bit of my flourishes.
Well, yeah, no. Now that's one of the interesting things about this. If you're looking at the dots or just listening along, when he goes to the C chord or it's the second bar, I kind of just wrote, you know, single notes. But Chirps has about 6 different ways, maybe at minimum, to execute that one measure. So we'll go with what I've got on the page right now. But you realize that as you listen to him play it, when he's playing it up to speed, he does a lot of different things in that bar because you can combine, the 2 notes are just C on the A string and E on the D string, which makes a C chord, but you can play those individually, rock back and forth. There's just a whole world of stuff. Big swoop.
Dramatic swoop.
Yeah, we'll have you do that later on when we play it again. Yeah, you can hit the open G too, right? It's a really lot you can do there, but I just wrote it out as simple as I could to.
Yeah,
For one
I mean,
thing,
that is how the tune is. The rest of it's just gravy.
right? That's right. It's just dressing you've dolloped on top.
Yeah.
So let's play a little bit of that thing now. So let's you and I play it together once, and then I'll break it down for you. it's great. It's such a nice melody,
Some
man.
people just have trouble. They never know if I'm playing the C sharp. It's not the C sharp.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you know,
I don't know if I'm really doing that or not. I've had people ask me, "Do you play a C sharp there?" And I always say, "I don't know. I play this note. What's that?"
Well, you know, you showed me Paul's transcription, and that's the one note I was having trouble. I was on the fence.
Yeah.
Or is it a note? Or sometimes because the old timers would just play the note in between,
Right in between,
C
yeah.
and C sharp, which is okay too. You know, that's fiddling. You know, that's what
But
it's
I
like.
think sometimes I may not do the C sharp
And just play C natural
I
there,
might.
right.
I might do that.
Either
sometimes.
one fits really.
Yeah,
But,
I mean it just works.
but I think the C sharp
The
makes
C
it.
sharp gives a little edge.
Yeah, a little brighter. It makes it sound brighter there. So here we go. So
Happier. It's a happier note.
it's a happy tune. So just start on this B here. So you're gonna go up. You're just gonna go up to D. You're just gonna go up and back. So you're just gonna up and back up. Stop right there. Let's do that again. One more time. Okay, from there. Is that right? Oh, what are you doing there? Oh, you're hitting that B twice. Okay, I wrote out.
Oh yeah, I think that works too.
No, did it? Yeah. Either one will work because it's the notes are sonorous.
Yes.
One more time. Hit that one more time. So we're playing two B's there instead of B, G.
I think I do it both ways. So
Yeah, it's either one
either
works.
way works. Whatever, or you can switch it up in there.
There
Whatever.
you go. That's another way to vary it. Yeah, because I think I'm not sure. I think Paul might have had two B's written there actually. So
Like I say,
not
I
sure.
didn't even realize. I don't even know what I was doing when I was playing it slow before. But I may have been doing it both ways too.
So let's go with the two B's there. And that's where that C sharp comes in. We did that same passage in the first part of the tune. So if you start on this C here and go. And then let's repeat and go on to the end of the tune. One more time.
That time we went to the G. I think I probably go to the G more often than do the two.
Two B's.
Yeah.
Well, and actually, I know it goes to the G on the second half of the tune, but either way.
I think it works either way.
Oh yeah,
Whatever,
totally.
whatever you like.
And you could play them on top of each other; it wouldn't matter
Yeah,
because
exactly.
it goes with the same chords. So let's play it a little bit faster together, maybe a couple times through. Then I'd like to get the guitar and have you just really wail on it and do all your different variations. You know.
I can like play it slower too. Do the variations.
Okay. Cool. Yeah.
I mean, like
Not dance
blasting
tempo.
fast.
Right. Yeah, not dance tempo. So go ahead and kick it off there. Moderato.
You know,
man.
I can play a harmony to this tune.
Really?
Yeah.
Want to try it?
Yeah, you play it again at that pace, and
Okay,
I'll
all right,
play
let's-
the harmony, and then they'll have it on the archive. And
That's
then
right.
Somebody can learn the harmony.
Sure. Well, I'll write it out.
Yeah.
Just Jennifer and I are doing this little harmony
Yeah,
thing
there
now,
you
you know. So yeah, that'd be great.
This is what Tim Foss came up with when we played it within the recording.
All right, let's go. Well, you just kick it off. That is nice. So Tim Foss came up with that.
Yeah, yeah.
That is sweet.
Sounds like chamber music.
yeah, yeah. Sounds like chamber pot music.
Well, that's the way we play it. Then.
That's great. Hey, I wanted to see. Let's see if I can mention one thing here. So you know, on Monday I'm doing another Camp Possum. I know. I'm trying to get to 50 tunes
It'd be
before
really
June
cool
1st.
if you do Clown Dog.
You know, Clown Dog is a great tune.
Yeah.
It is a cool tune written by Chip Bach. So we're doing that. And then Monday night, Jennifer's coming over. We're having another session of twin fiddle time. I'll try to write this out.
Yeah.
And we'll do
See,
this.
You guys look exactly alike.
I know, don't we look? Yeah, we're twins, separated at birth. Yeah, that was great harmony. Really cool.
Yeah.
I love the harmony on reels because
When you write it out, write it from the second time through, because I
Yes.
made some mistakes
Okay.
the first time. Don't write the mistakes of it.
well, those are variations, man. You meant to do that. You meant to do it.
No, they were baubles, as my old-time fiddling buddies would say.
Baubles.
Made a little bauble there.
Well, that's what they always said in the contest. If you made a mistake,
Yeah.
do it again,
Yeah.
and people think it's a variation.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, he meant to do that. Okay, that makes sense. Well, let's play it a couple more times because it's getting close to lunchtime,
Ooh.
and we're gonna have to go eat some cheese. So, but yes,
It's been
so
more than 15 minutes.
that's right. Yeah. So I'd say, pull out all the stops. Pull out all the stops. Oh yeah.
Christopher, my bluegrass fiddle playing buddy up in Minnesota, he recorded it on his solo project.
He was playing this tune.
Yeah, he loved it. I guess he's been teaching it, or he was teaching it at bluegrass festivals.
Wow, nice. Oh, it's a great tune. No, it's
he
kicking
recorded
tune.
as a fiddle and bluegrass banjo duet.
Nice.
Pretty cool.
Oh, man. What's his name again?
Eric Christopher.
That'd be look upable, I bet.
He
wouldn't
plays with the I'm forgetting the name of the band. Oh well, Eric Christopher, yeah, and it's his solo project with the band anyway. So
Nice, wow.
Very nice.
Well, hey, everybody, thank Chirps for coming today.
Also, Reese recorded it too.
Oh, yeah, that's going to be a completely different animal.
Yeah,
So.
Reese Jones recorded a really nice version of it.
You remember what CD of his that was on, by any chance?
Oh God, I don't know if it was on the Bigfoot CD.
I bet you can find that on YouTube.
You could find it, yeah.
I bet you can find that on YouTube.
Reese plays it well.
Yeah, yeah, but he's got his own take too. I bet because
Yeah,
he
he does.
he can play. He's got his own style. You know, it's really nice. Well, everybody, thank Chirps for being here today, and thanks everybody for coming. We had like 24 people, I think, at one point watching in. So, you can always come back and watch the video and archive and enjoy it. I'll put up a mandolin version later this week for you mandolin pickers up close on the mandolin.
When are you gonna write out the sitar version?
Oh yeah, you know. Well, I was going to work on the zither book
yeah.
first. I'm working on my zither book.
Oh,
You know?
yeah.
Or one of those ukulins, those things they used to sell, mail, but door to door.
It's like a bowed psaltery.
Yeah, I think you can only
Or
play.
a tree.
You can only play "Go Tell Aunt Rhody" on one
I
of
think
those.
that's right. That's the only tune you can play on.
Well, everybody, thanks a lot for coming. Let's see if we are in the box. Oh no, I didn't fix it. So I'm not in the little box. Oh no, oh no. So we've got.
We are waving.
Don't forget to. We are waving. You can't see it. Don't forget to go to co-fi.com/Big Fiddle Show and show Chirps a little love for being here today if you can. Give him $2. And it's time for the camper videos. People have submitted their videos of themselves playing tunes they've learned on Camp Possum. So we're going to go right to that, and that'll be the end of the show today in the lesson. So we'll see you next time, folks. Bye-bye.
Ciao.
Texas, and we're making this recording to show Pat what I can do after 11 lessons. Thank you so much.
And I'm Gene Young, and this is the lady plays piano for me. Take that fiddle from the wall, ain't been used since way last fall. The old folks say we'll have a good time, right up chair in the morning. them golden slippers, oh. Them golden slippers I'm gonna wear, 'cause they look so neat. Oh, them golden slippers, oh. Them golden slippers I'm gonna wear when I walk down Golden Street. Telegraph news to Uncle Back Juice about the great Camp Possum. They'll be that day. We'll ride up there in the morning. Oh, them golden slippers, oh, them golden slippers I'm gonna wear, 'cause they look so neat. Oh, them golden slippers, oh. Them golden slippers I'm going away when I walk down Golden Street.
Hey, this is Marion. I'm going to play a tune I learned from listening to Camp Possum and learning tunes with Charlie and Pat. This is Andy's Centennial Two-Step.
Peacock Rag. Shoal Creek Breakdown.
Hi, this is my Camp Possum recital, and even if we make a mistake, we're going to just keep going because, you know, time is money. Okay.
And Lord help us to get right.
1, 2, 3, go.
golly, I think I am getting it. Thanks, Charlie.
Howdy folks, this is Wichita. I'm a recent graduate of mandolin for duffers, and I'm here to see what I can do with whispering as recently showcased by the possum.
Okay, this one's right out of Camp Possum, The Irishman's Heart to the Ladies. Thanks, Charlie.